Hi, I'm Tyler Enslin with Direct Development Training. This is a quick video designed for those of you that have been to one of our trainings recently. And the title of it is The Truth About Closing. So the whole idea behind this is that oftentimes in sales or in business, we're taught things that simply aren't true. And one of them has to do with closing. For example, I was reading an article recently that said in order for a salesperson to truly be successful, okay, they have to have a memorized list of power closes that they can use at any time on a customer to get them to buy, to make a decision. And frankly, that whole notion, that whole idea is completely ridiculous to me. And it's even more ridiculous when you consider what some of these closes are. I'm going to read a couple of them to you. Now, keep in mind, these are published closes that are supposed to help salespeople to be more successful. There's the 1, 2, 3 close, the empty offer close, the puppy dog close, the fire sale close, the future close. Let's see, the hurry close. This is a good one. Let me read this one to you. Hurry close goes like this. Mr. Smith, if you can keep up with the Joneses, you can keep up with the best deal. If you want to succeed, you must speed, or others will get there first. There's the IQ close, the never the best time close, the now or never close, the ownership close, the assumptive close, the courtship close. Here, this is another good one. Courtship close goes like this. You know, it's just so wonderful how well you look in that coat, madam. It's so lovely talking to a person like you. Let me take that for you. Haha, you're so witty. The embarrassment close. Okay, and the list goes on. The point is, I don't know about you, but if someone were to use one of these closes on me, I would be more likely to vomit than I would be to buy something from them. Okay, in today's economy, closing like this, it's outdated, and frankly, it doesn't work. This isn't closing. This is called manipulating. And in today's economy, it's dead. So, first of all, if you use any of those closes or you're thinking about using any of them, please stop. Far from making you more successful, it's going to push people away from you. The truth about closing in today's economy is that it's not that important. Okay? The most successful salespeople in the world, they don't have a practiced, perfect, fancy close like we just considered. Now, okay, you do have to be able to close in the sense that you have to be able to finish the process, get to the end of your sales process, whether it's a signed check, a swiped credit card, a signed agreement, a purchase order, whatever the end of your process is, you have to be able to get there. And in that sense, you have to be able to close. But the most successful salespeople in the world today, they don't have this mind-blowing, manipulative close that somehow forces people to buy. What they have is a fantastic sales presentation that leads naturally to their close. So in other words, their presentation, what they say about their product or their service, whatever it is that they sell, when they talk about it, they're so convincing that by the end of their presentation, it's just a natural next step. And oftentimes, people close for them. So their potential customers that they're talking to, by the end of their presentation, they've done such a good job that they're saying, man, your product sounds awesome. How do I get it? Or man, I gotta have that. How much does it cost? And that leads to a natural close. So the next logical question is, how do I get a sales presentation that's that effective? That I don't need a fancy close. I don't need smoke and mirrors. I don't need to manipulate people into buying. Well, there's two simple things that will help you. The first one, love what you sell. Love what you sell. It's been said that selling is a transfer of emotion, and it's absolutely true. Please know this. You cannot transfer that which you do not possess. You cannot transfer that which you do not possess. In other words, you want to transfer a positive emotion, a buying emotion about your product to the people that you're talking to. If you don't have it yourself, you can't transfer it to them. Okay? If you're not a customer of your own product, you can't go make customers. You cannot transfer that which you do not possess. So when it comes to sales presentations, right, we all know the logical or the rational reasons to buy our product. We have facts, we have figures, we have things that are supposed to convince people to buy what we have. And there are tons of rational reasons to buy most products. But that's not why people buy. Selling's a transfer of emotion. The reason why that is because we don't make decisions from the rational side of our brain. No matter how rational we think we are, decisions don't come from that part of our brain. They come from the emotional side. We make a decision based on what feels right, and then we go back and justify it with the facts and the figures and the rational side of our brain. So as long as you're only focused on the body of your sales presentation, in other words, here's the advantages to my product, this, this, and this, you lose your audience because you're missing the most important part of it, the transfer of emotion. For example, look, we've all seen like you're used probably a remote control car, right? As it sits, it's nice, okay? Nice little model car, maybe it's shiny, has nice wheels. It doesn't do what it's purposed to do until you put what in it? Batteries. It needs a charge. It needs electricity. And then when you put those batteries in it, it can drive around and it's a blast to use and it becomes a remote control car. Your presentation is like that. Whatever you say about your product, that's great, okay? That's like your car. What makes it fulfill its purpose and what makes it run is when you put emotion into your presentation. The batteries, as it were. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So the first step, if you want to transfer emotion, a positive emotion about your product, love what you sell. If you have that, you can't help but convey that when you speak. Second tip is to be people focused. Be people focused. So Zig Ziglar said something many years ago, and it's been an impactful quote on many salespeople. He said, you can have everything in life that you want if you'll just help enough people get what they want. You can have everything in life that you want if you'll just help enough people get what they want. People-focused salespeople are some of the best in the world. And it's been said to take the word sell and replace it with the word help. Okay? So in other words, if you find yourself saying, man, I'm going to go into this room and I'm going to sell these people on my product, or I've got a presentation today and I'm going to sell them on this idea, I've got a prospect and I got lunch with this guy, man, I'm totally going to sell him. No, stop saying that. Replace it with the word help. I've got a presentation for 20 people today and I'm going to help them with some ideas. Or, man, I'm going to help this person save time. Or I'm going to help this person save money with our product. That gets down to the core of what you do. And again, when that's your mindset, you can't come across as disingenuine because you're not. You genuinely want to help people. So, from our video today, a couple of simple things. First of all, closing, as we talked about it at the outset, it's dead. And it really wasn't closing in the first place. It was just manipulation. You don't need it. Today, what you need is a fantastic sales presentation that leads naturally to the end or to the close. Two things that will help you. First of all, love what you sell. Believe in it. Be a customer yourself. And secondly, focus on helping people. Thank you so much for watching. For more training tips and content, go to our website, directdevelopmenttraining.com.